Hello, Lisa Pezik here, honored and excited to be here doing another podcast. This gift of being able to use my voice and share it for good in this time of distress and maybe some panic and maybe joy. And there's just a full range spectrum of emotions that are going on right now here on March 30th when I am filming this podcast in the midst of this global COVID pandemic that's going on. And one of the biggest gifts that I've gotten out of this is the ability to understand feelings and have that empathy for this range of emotions that people feel. I think a lot of times, whether it's in business or in relationships, we forget that there is that range of feelings, meaning that not everything is always perfect and happy and blissful and peaceful and calm and ease. There are those other feelings of overwhelm and frustration and anxiety and worry, and those are inputs that are important as well. Those feelings have meaning as well. Feelings are exactly that. They are there to help us feel. And I grew up where we didn't really talk about feelings. My mom and dad could be yelling at each other. My brother and I could be yelling at each other, and we could say the most hurtful things, separate, go to our rooms, come back, and it was like, we're a family now. We're happy. Sweep that under the rug. We don't talk about the words that were just said. And that kind of stiff upper lip, brush it under the carpet, that is the way I thought we are supposed to handle any feeling that isn't joy, happiness, perfectness, perfection, bliss. And that's not life. And I think this pandemic is bringing up a lot of emotions, maybe for yourself, for your clients, for your spouses, for your kids. We're all in this adaptation mode where we probably are a little bit more in that fight or flight, kind of phase in our brain where things are being thrown at us left, right, and center, and we are forced to adapt. I don't watch the news. I try to limit those kinds of inputs because that's not my reality. That's somebody else's reality trying to paint a story and hold my attention and tell me what to think and tell me what to feel. I am in charge of my feelings. And when you watch the news, you can't actually get a clear answer. Right? I see because colleagues and friends and peers post things on social media, and every once in a while I get sucked in, and it's like, oh, the kids are going back to school. Oh, no, now they're not. Oh, you're allowed to go out. No, now you're not. This is going to be open. No, now it isn't. You can have this service. Now that service is taken away. And we don't seem to have that stable footing when you allow other inputs to determine how you should feel. So the whole point of this podcast is to get you back in tune with your knowing, with your certainty. And that's the messaging that people want right now. If you're a business owner, small business owner, entrepreneur, solopreneur, mompreneur, marriedpreneur, whatever kind of preneur you have after your name, or if you don't resonate with entrepreneur, educator, teacher, business owner, if you are that, people are looking for certainty right now. They're not looking at how to make money from home, write that next book. Some of the high performers that are not new to this and have been through some crap in their life, maybe like me, we're digging in and we're doing courses and we're making the best of this. But The population that is sitting in front of the television, watching the news and scrolling on social media, those consumers, that when you put yourself back in where you were, right? Because those are typically our clients that we serve, not you right now. Like 10 years ago, I would have been watching the news. I would have been glued in on social media. I would have been living in panic and fear and worry and stress. So think back to where you were 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago, maybe 6 months ago, if you've just had your breakthrough and epiphany and aha moments and change. What did you want? You wanted certainty. You wanted stability. And with words like global recession being thrown around, you know, these absolutes come in, like nobody should be marketing now and nobody's making sales and everybody's in downtime. And those absolutes are deadly. That's not true. We're still running Facebook ads for people and getting sales. I am still marketing my courses and programs and getting sales. There are people still reaching out to me saying, hey, I want to build a course. Hey, I want to build a membership. I want to build a funnel, need a website. Conversations aren't canceled. The dreams are still moving. It's just the messaging that is starting to shift and change because people are feeling different moment by moment because of the inputs that they're putting into their brain. So what are you doing to help with that, to guide with that? You've got to be secure in your feelings first. And then you want to maximize right now by putting out information about clarity and certainty and stability. For me, I've enjoyed this time. The gift has been time to meditate longer, time to go on a longer walk, time to journal, time to just be. I don't have anywhere to be. I don't have to take my beautiful 6-year-old Oliver to martial arts and soccer, and you know, the activities are on a pause right now, but that doesn't mean that learning is on a pause. School is on a pause right now. We have more time. And that's the gift right now, is you have more time to be okay. And careful of that languaging, right? Everyone keeps saying, stay safe. I was a little bit kind of floored that first, you know, March 12th around there, I was at a mastermind with Bo Eason. And everyone was messaging saying, stay safe. Oh my God, look what's happening in the world. Because that Thursday seemed to be like the day the world crumbled, right? And we really realized that this is a pandemic and that this is bigger than maybe we've thought that it's going to be, right? And everyone's saying, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. And my first thought was like, what do you mean stay safe? I am safe. I'm going to be safe. I am okay. And I've kind of flipped that to, I don't say that to people because I don't want to give off that feeling to them that they are not safe. Maybe that's my nursing background, but I've always lived in that sense of I'm not going to worry until I have to worry. I'm not going to panic until I have to panic. That living in that present moment here and now. And I was given that gift early on when I was an ICU nurse in my 20s, right? We couldn't panic every time something didn't go to plan or something didn't happen the way we thought that it would. And I'm like, I am safe. So careful of the languaging that you're saying to people in this time, because people that haven't had to build resilience, haven't maybe been knocked down a few times and had to get back up again, they're sensitive based on those inputs that are going in right now. Their reality is different than maybe your or my reality, or maybe that is you sitting here listening, wanting some clarity. You are safe. I like to tell people, stay sane. Stay sane is really what we need to be doing right now. And that's mastering our emotions, mastering our feelings, and allowing ourselves to feel. So I've been sitting longer in meditation, and frustration and anxiety and worry has come up for me. about now having to navigate with a 6-year-old at home, with businesses that are moving. Being necessary to people and being needed puts us in a position where we're busy and we're navigating something new. So I allow myself to feel that. I process my way through it. I set plans in place and I go. So I don't ignore the emotion, but I don't stay there. I make a plan around it. And that's what I want you to do. Sit in there, feel those emotions, get a plan around it, and then be the good in the world. Go share. Share what you're doing to get clear. Share what you're doing to be sane. Share with people that they are safe. Talk to people about turning off those inputs that don't make them feel safe. Give them that assurance and that validation that we're all vulnerable right now. And we're all feeling this uncertainty, and it's okay. We all collectively feel that, but we don't all collectively stay there. Don't be one of those people that stay there. Go for a walk, ride a bike, watch something on TV that makes you feel good, read a book, dive into that course, journal, meditate, move, craft, cook. Do what makes you feel alive, because we are very much alive right now. Businesses are thriving. People are moving. Yes, there is realities. I'm not naive, right? There are realities of businesses that are on a pause, workers that are on a pause, but they are okay. One of my closest girlfriends is a hairdresser. No one's getting their hair done right now. She's not an essential service. She was able to put some of her bills on hold, she shared with me, and defer some of her payments. Banks are taking care of her. Companies are, we're in this together. She is safe. And I told her, like, once we are out of this pandemic, like summertime or whenever it is, she's going to be so bloody busy, right? She's going to be so busy. There's going to be such a surge and a boom in her services that better days are coming. So whatever situation you're in right now, you are safe. You are great. You tell yourself that. It will be okay. You are okay. And you want to put out that messaging to your clients and potential clients that if you are able to, business is still moving. We are in charge, and we are able to navigate what goes on in between our ears. That is the one thing we can 100% control right now. And I want you to dig in to that. Now, lisapezik.com, my website. I'm going to be rolling out 4 new courses for you, in addition to my 21-day module course, Burn to Rise, where we're burning all those limiting beliefs. We are looking at those gaps and traps in your business so that you can forge ahead. So www.burntorise.com, that's where you're going to find that program. Use this time to dig in and do a course instead of binge watching Netflix or watching the news. lisapezik.com, I'll be sharing these new courses with you around website must-haves, understanding a sales funnel, how to get amazing on live video so your business can thrive and expand and grow. Maybe now is the time where my mentor, previous mentor, Brendan Burchard, said, now is the time to skill up. And I want to be able to serve you and help you do that if you are in the right headspace to do that right now. So do what you need to do to get in the right headspace, and then head to lisapezik.com and find your learnings there. Buy something, dig in, skill up. This is not the time to pause, because when life goes back to the way that it was, we're going to be ahead if we skill up right now. We are going to be the ones on top leading. And sometimes, I wish other people would lead. Sometimes leadership is hard, but pick your hard. Mediocrity, bankruptcy, stress, worry, or picking your hard now to skill up, manage those emotions, feel those feelings, do something with it, and go. I believe that you can make the right choice. I'm here to support you. I'm so glad that we're still connected and that you're tuning in. That is a gift, especially in this time where we crave connection. So thank you so much for being here with me. And I will see you again next time on the Lisa Pezik Show.